What's up, everybody? Welcome back to I Need My Water. You know what I notice about you little rascals? Do you like the new background? I'm working on it. And the sun is setting. The British are coming. We have to finish the video fast before the lighting looks bad. So, something I've noticed about you guys is you really like misogyny. A lot of people like when I take down misogyny, so I was scrolling on Twitter. Guess what I found? Misogyny from somebody with the last name Cyrus. Which one could it be? Is it Billy Ray? Is it Miley Cyrus? Is it Noah Cyrus? There's a lot of Cyruses. And I forgot about this one. Trace Cyrus. Didn't even leave a trace in my mind. That's how I knew that he didn't even exist. And then I remember that Metro station existed and that he played guitar in it, I guess. I had to Google it. So dude went on a rant about OnlyFans girls. He channeled his inner Andrew Tate. Trace Tate has a good ring to it, right? And before we get into it, this dude just tweets stuff like this. Women's desperate need for attention will cause them to lose the man whose attention they value the most. They just don't realize it until it's too late. He looks like this. Sorry, I broke the microphone barrier. What are those? Dude is stuck in like 20 fucking, I don't even know what year, 2014? I mean, quite a sexy picture. I'm not really a big fan of the tattoos. What does he have, like a nun? Oh yeah, he has a big Jesus in the middle of his abdomen. Big Jesus on a cross. Typical. Classical. So him and like many other insecure, projecting, Andrew Tate loving men hate on OnlyFans women and just women in general. He made a whole speech about how OnlyFans women will never have a good relationship. The men who hate on these types of women are the men who also consume their content. Dudes will be like, yeah, fuck OnlyFans girls. And they'll be like, all right, so what's on Pornhub for today for the third time today? It's like, dude, you are their audience. You might be cheaper about it and don't want to pay him, so you go on to Pornhub. I'm going to flash a speech right here, okay? Don't pause it, don't read it, I'm going to read it with you. I just wanted to show you. Someone replied to him and said, caught you lacking, bro, in 4K. This is literally him at, I don't even know what this is, a strip club or something. I didn't want to play the video because it'll probably get my video taken down. It goes to show you exactly what I just said. Anyways, here's the original tweet that he posted. There's so many girls that do OnlyFans that have lost their chance of ever settling down with a good guy with morals. They will try to call those men insecure for having standards. The first line already is just awful. Just because women and men post sexual content doesn't mean their lives or having a partner are over. As a matter of fact, most porn stars or sex workers have partners that support what they do, or they wouldn't be with them. They get a lot of attention from guys on OnlyFans, so they think they have options. But any guy who is so desperate to see sexual content they are willing to pay for it is a desperate loser. It's alright when it's free. You're not a fucking desperate loser if you're watching free porn. But when you pay for it, now that's when you're actually a loser. The people who create sex content do not believe that they have options because they have an audience. It's a business, essentially. They are selling a product, which is photos or videos or anything like that, of themselves to their customers, their loyal customers who want to buy those said videos or pictures. It's a transaction. It's a business thing. They don't think that I'm gonna date Damien who pays me $100 for a foot pic every month. That's not what's going through their head. And I'm not an OnlyFans girl, and I will speak for the OnlyFans people because I guarantee you they do not believe that they just have a chance with everyone because they have paying customers. That doesn't even make sense. This guy looks like this, by the way. Very Ronnie Radke core. A lot of successful guys will sleep with those girls, but they don't want to wife them. I see a lot of these girls speaking out on this now, saying that they can't get a serious relationship. It's because men see the value in those girls strictly for sex. They don't look at those women and equate their value as a future wife, mother, or loyal partner. I know some amazing girls that are genuinely good people that do OnlyFans. I just think this independent mindset of not needing a man is extremely toxic and leads to a very lonely future. First of all, that last line has nothing to do with any of it. But who is actually complaining about this? Who are the people that you are seeing complaining about this? Are there girls sitting there saying, oh, now I can't get a boyfriend because I showed my fucking titties online and shit like that? People know what they're getting into when they do it. If they regret it, then they regret it. What you post on the internet is forever. We've learned this since fucking, Metro station began. And yeah, we can talk about the porn industry and men viewing women in a different light when they consume pornographic videos and photos of women. That is a thing that happens. It's actually like a scientific thing that has been proven. But do you think these content creators care if they get wifed up by one of their viewers? They do OnlyFans for money. It's like being a YouTuber, but sexy. Anyways, he concludes his speech as, I hope more girls continue to speak up about this so other girls know the risk of getting into it. Having a good man and a family will bring you more happiness in old age than OnlyFans ever could. That is a lie. First of all, you're already falling under the norm of society. It's so fucking stupid, right? You're actually falling under the norm of society that being happy and married with children is the route to happiness when it actually is not. If you look at the statistics, no, but that is not the root of all happiness. There are people who are single who don't want to be married. There's so fucking, everything is nuanced. Everything we talk about is always nuanced. But at the end of the day, if I could make $200,000 a year for like 5 years or for years to come by doing sex work and I enjoyed it, why would I go work somewhere else when I can work in my own time? Then he followed his speech up with, the one thing I did learn on here today is there's some extremely unattractive people on OnlyFans. I had no clue there was even a market for that. Well, I'm surprised you're not on it. I'm just joking. He's a pretty good looking dude. Then he goes, this is definitely the platform where miserable people congregate together with a passion to be offended by everything. I'm gonna head back to Insta. I'll come back tomorrow and piss more people off. I mean, he does have a point with that one. Twitter is a cesspool for people who are offended by everything. So that was probably the worst area to post that in. But to be fair, it was fucking vile and it sucked anyways. I say stupid stuff on Twitter all the time as a joke and people are like, you are so fucking disgusting and you should go to hell. So then he also got called out by Farrah Abrams. So she's done TV, she's saying she does porn and she writes stuff, and she posted this on her Instagram story, right? And his tweet says, ladies, your savior has come to your rescue. So what Farrah posted said, yet men have OnlyFans accounts with marriage, family, etc. So can women. Balance and brand is real. Forget limited, insecure mindsets. And then he reposted and said, I've been defeated. The most intelligent woman of this generation has put me in check. I retract my original statement. Every woman in the world should have an OnlyFans. He's so fucking embarrassing. A Twitter user replied and ratioed him. It's cool, your girlfriends can come make out with me and sit on my face while you're busy mansplaining what women should do with their bodies and lives. Then he goes and he posts this, unbothered. And it's this fucking fit again. Dude, he looks so stupid. Oh my god, you just know that when dudes dress like this, they all have the same personality. They always have the same fucking, I can't even get into it, holy shit. Someone replied and said, I see you skipped leg days. Oh, and let's not forget, he actually did make a video response as well. But here's a couple more tweets before we get into his video response. I stand on everything I said. I'll never read another response to anything I post on here. Most of you have made it clear you're not intelligent enough to make a rebuttal to my statement without verbal abuse and name calling. An emotional response to my very logical statement. Oh, people who fucking talk like this make me want to fucking, people aren't emotional over what you said. They're laughing at you. They're saying you're a fucking idiot because you literally are. Like, we don't need to bring facts and statistics. I could to rebut your statement, but it's not worth it. Lacey right here basically ratioed him and said, it's not logical, babe. It's judgmental, and you have stereotyped a group of individuals, specifically women. It's an opinion and not factual. You asked for this when you wanted to be a savior. Just be honest and say that you personally won't date an OnlyFans girl. Literally all you have to say, guy. Then he keeps going on and says, when disagreeing with someone, you lose the argument when you resort to verbal abuse / name calling. I love calm debates with people on sensitive topics. It's important to hear other perspectives. I'm far too logical to have conversations with people who resort to an emotional response. Dude, your fucking outfit is ugly and you suck. And honestly, posting all of these things and posting the unbothered tweet and going on a rant on Twitter right now, you're being very emotional. You're getting really upset that people are upset about your stupid opinion. So who's the emotional here one again? Oh, it's the washed up dude for Metro Station. Anyways, this person replied and said, caught you lacking, bro. In 4K. I'm not even gonna play the video for you, but I just also wanted to let you know this. He was getting grinded on to Shake It by Metro Station. Just imagine it. Girl grinding. Shake, 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 shake it. And she's grinding. Dude, you cannot get any fucking fun. Oh my god. That was so fucking funny. And there's actually a conversation before this happened, and this is with the girl in the video. It says, ha ha ha, can I fucking post this? I didn't know any of this was going on until I saw your story, but that's crazy considering he lived at the Sausage Castle, which is a content house. I will blur your face out. Yeah, I don't care, just don't tag me. Hold on, wait a second. I didn't actually read these DMs. A content house for sex work? Dude, you are done. Trace, you're done. Trace, leave without a trace. He made a final tweet, he pinned it, he said, you guys want an apology? Well, here it is, and it's a video just for us.
Alright, so I basically broke the fucking internet by saying the most logical statement ever. I have TMZ, E-News, all these blog sites, over 10 million views on my fucking Twitter post, which I really don't even use Twitter anymore. I didn't post this to cause people to freak out or anything. I thought what I said was pretty much common sense and everyone knew this.
No, you didn't. You were mad. Something triggered you and you were upset about OnlyFans women. That's why you posted it. You didn't just post it because it's just something to throw out there on the internet. You were actually passionate about the subject. And you're trying to stop people from doing that. And sure, you can think that's a good thing. Like, hey, you know, my friend regretted doing OnlyFans, so you shouldn't do it. Well, not everybody's your friend. Let's compare it to transgender things, right? Because that's what I love to do. It's like the whole transgender thing. Oh, that person regretted transitioning, so that means that everybody else will. Sorry, no, that's not how it works. Just because one person fucked up, didn't enjoy it, wasn't for them, doesn't mean that it's going to happen for everybody else. So, hey, I mean, this is the most relevant you've been in a while. 10 million views. Wow, 10 million views on Twitter. That's quite a lot there, buddy.
I said, no fucking good-hearted man with morals wants to wife a girl who's posting her naked body online for the entire world to see, doing sexual acts on the internet. Like, this shit's vile, it's gross, it's disgusting.
Dude, just this video. And I would wife a girl who has shown her entire everything on I don't care. I think it doesn't even matter. Some people don't care about it, some people do. That's it. Just say that you wouldn't want that. And if other people do, who cares? Who gives a fuck?
Like, how is this controversial in any way? At no other time in human history would what I said would anyone be offended by. Nobody would give a fuck. Like, up until 3 years ago, until the pandemic and everybody just fucking resorted to doing OnlyFans as a career, nobody would have cared that I said this at all. I stand by everything I said. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Dude, you have said you don't care what anybody thinks multiple times. Also, you constantly have your titties and nipples out. Like, your nipples, all I'm looking at are your nipples when you're talking to me. How about you put them away and be modest and stop posting shirtless content, because nobody's gonna want to date you if you're posting yourself like half naked on the internet. Yeah, so with all that being said, I just love ironic shit like this because same people who talk shit about that type of stuff are the #1 consumers. So now I'm going to go vanish without a trace. I hope you all have a really great rest of your day, and I will see you next week with a new video. The next video is a very important one. It wasn't this one. This was impromptu. I'm going to be reacting to Ollie London's book, Gender Madness. It is insane. Insane. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Love you.